What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. This one, I'm gonna be a little bit late to the party. I've been swamped with a new work schedule, college, and all that kind of stuff, but might be a little bit of a blessing in disguise here because we're gonna be talking about a bunch of different fakes, glitches, and potentially the Ballistic Knife coming to Black Ops 3 here. But before we get too far into it, I am hosting a giveaway with a couple of my good friends here on YouTube. That link can be found in the description below if you guys want to enter. It's still going on for about a week, I think, so get your chances in. There's a bunch of different ways to enter, and best of luck here to you. But getting back on topic, it seems like the Ballistic Knife has once again popped up as a massive area of interest, and I gotta say, it seems like once one person makes a video on it, it releases the floods of images that are photoshopped, claimed to be glitches, and a lot of stuff like that. Now, even I got tweeted a couple of images of the supposed ballistic knives the other day. I was a bit intrigued, but then did some searching on my phone while I was out, and it was an image on screen right now, photoshopped in to make it look like it's in a supply drop. Now, from what I hear, these other images that are also being reported have stemmed from the same image, which is literally like the third or fourth image on Google if you search up ballistic knife. So I gotta admit that that's a really weird occurrence here, that the same image is photoshopped into two or more supposed leaks here of the ballistic knife. So that has to mean that there's some credibility behind it, right? Well, not really. We'll get to why I believe there actually will be a ballistic knife in a second, but it doesn't point out that this is the real thing. To understand this a little bit, we gotta talk a little bit about game dev. The way that game dev works, a studio would not contract the ideas of an outside source, not branded as Treyarch or Activision. Game dev is actually a really weird world in how it works, but basically, if it's not an internal idea from the studio, it won't be used as it's not branded as an original idea. Even if they get the license rights to it, they still won't do it. So having an image that's previously been out there in the wild, it's still not necessarily a point to the real deal in Black Ops 3. Now let's touch on the recent air quote glitches here of the ballistic knife as well. There's been a notion that it is playable within some aspects of the game, and that it's been seen in spectator mode being carried by bots in custom games. Now, while it is more plausible than the other topics of this regard, I do find it a bit fishy that the claimants are the only ones who have been able to pull this off and to be able to see it. So regardless, taking that out of consideration, it is something that, if true, once again, is not the finished product of the ballistic knife. Now, the supposed images in question are the same exact ones from Black Ops 2. We've seen loads of code left over from Black Ops 2 transfer over into Black Ops 3, such notably known as the M27, the MP7, various strings of zombies code, and a lot more, to be totally honest with you. So it shouldn't come as a surprise that this is something else that was left over. But with game dev, once again, it's more than likely to evolve. It won't be the finished product just copied and pasted from Black Ops 2. Otherwise, we'd see other weapons, maps, and updated assets be all from the same Black Ops 2 game code that is already in this game, such being Nuketown. Nuketown is extremely innovated here and extremely changed up. The M27 is now what a lot of people say is the ICR, whether or not that's actually stemming from the M27 game asset. That's something we still don't know, but it is an updated version of it here in Black Ops 3. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into this, but that is more than likely not going to be the finished product of the ballistic knife. Now, however, that is not to say that I don't think the ballistic knife isn't going to be in the game or isn't actually already there already. I still firmly believe that we will eventually get the ballistic knife, but not as of yet. We've seen leaks of supposed weaponry coming in supply drops and weapon updates here within Black Ops 3, and so far, we've gotten a steady amount of them to us. Alternating months, between every other month here, we've gotten steady drops of new weapons. So at this rate, we're bound to have at least 3 more updates with new weapons, presumably 3 to 4 weapons each update. So there's loads of room for expansion, and not to mention, there's already an asset that is unique, that is a new version of the ballistic knife model already in-game and associated with the zombies portion of game code of Black Ops 3. For those that don't follow zombies necessarily too much here, there's an upgrade quest in Durazn Draka here in which the outcome is that you upgrade the ballistic knife. Now, that trigger has not yet been found or is not yet attainable at the moment. Almost like the Apothecant Servant from Shadows of Evil, that upgrade trigger was not available and still, I don't think, is at the moment, but regardless, a brand new unique asset for a ballistic knife is in fact in the game. So will the ballistic knife be coming to Black Ops 3? I firmly believe, once again, absolutely, but it's a matter of time. Right now, all these leaks that you're seeing are not true. They're fake leaks here fabricated by people that either want some attention to their Twitter or something like that. But regardless, none of this is in fact going to happen here at the very moment. There is something that will come later, but it's not going to be anything you can find on Google, not going to be anything that you can find that is literally a copy and paste of the Black Ops 2 game code. It's going to be something unique if it does, in fact, come here. So that's where we're going to wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to let you guys know because I've been seeing a ton of videos on this here recently, and I figured we have to touch on here just to debunk it a little bit. But also, we should touch on the fact that it most likely will be coming to Black Ops 3. So that's where we're going to wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for sticking around for this very long episode here of this. Stuff like this usually doesn't take as long, but we figured we'd cover it all here since we're a little bit late to the party. But let me know what you think down there in the comment section down below. Love to hear your thoughts down there. Do you think the Ballistic Knife will be coming to Black Ops 3? If so, are you excited for it to be coming back? Love to hear your thoughts. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, please leave a like rating down below. If you guys aren't new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers, so every little bit does help, and it's, as always, greatly appreciated. But mine has been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.